Folks, a little controversy, the CGI swearing in. Apparently, some critics say PM Modi was absent. Why? I want to support the Prime Minister here for sure because I remember a very similar story when I won Best Anchor at the Indian Television Awards. My wife didn't turn up. So what I'm trying to say is that if your boss doesn't go, doesn't mean your boss doesn't like you. Not to say that he's the boss, because it's a democracy. There's no boss. We're all equal. It's called the week that wasn't. Wow, folks, what a game, what a match, what a tournament. Deserving winners. Well played. Well played. Okay, I'll tell you what the hangama here is all about. Basically, we're recording this earlier before the finals actually played, so we don't know who won. So I'll take a pause and you put in the winner, okay? Well played! Yes, well played, those guys. Well, those guys were great. That country, I tell you, which could be this country, but I don't know. That country, our country, your country, somebody's country, well played. Whatever you say, India's presence in the men's T20 World Cup, huge. Without India, there's no cricket. But in the upcoming FIFA World Cup, few days away, FIFA World Cup, not much Indian participation. I mean, are there any Indians in Qatar? Oh, except arranging chairs, painting, catering, car pickup and drop, bodyguards. There are some bodyguards also. Hey, but what a successful men's T20 World Cup. You know, don't take the shine away from Australia. Well done, Australia. Well done. And it was very, very lucrative. Lots of money was made, according to the bookies. No, there's no inside story. We have nothing more to report. Our investigative skills are very low, as you know. Rishi Sunak is an avid morning exerciser. This is absolutely true. I have been following this man since he was 14 years old. He's younger than me, that's why. Okay, that sounded wrong, but I have been following him. He never misses his gym routine. Never. In fact, Sunak is in the gym every morning at 6 o'clock. So Sunak's in the gym, our leader Namo is doing his yoga, Putin is practicing his karate and judo, martial arts, and Biden, that's, well, he's just trying to get up. So you shouldn't kick a man when he's down. Ageism, I apologize. By the way, Britain's economy is really in shambles. It's so bad that last week at Westminster Tube Station, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak himself was busy trying to supplement his own income by selling poppies on a tray. That's true. In between, this is what he's got to do. Typical Indian, no? Working two jobs. Worse still, he was accused of a hate crime. He refused to give ethnic Indians a discount. You see that? You see how we turn on our own the moment we get some success? Huh? You suddenly forget you're Indian. Happens to everybody. All right, Virat Kohli turned 34 last week and KL Rahul turned 30. Let me explain. That's 34,000 crores and 30,000 crores respectively. Yeah. Well done. Oh, last Thursday, actually, UK's new PM took a sick day from work. Well, you know, can't blame him. India versus England, too much pressure for the Indian that isn't. Or is, not sure. Byju's, what have you done? Byju's got a lot of slack for signing up Leo Messi as a brand ambassador, while at the same time sacking employees on a large scale. This is similar to government spending crores and crores of rupees on statues instead of bridges, roads and infrastructure. No, sorry. Byju's crime is much worse. Statues are important. Messi isn't even Indian. Although a statue of Messi would be cheaper. By the way, those of you in Byju's who've lost your jobs, you can approach Twitter and Meta. Sorry, lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Rishi Sunak completes second week in office. The World Cup comes to a glittering end down under. Okay, before we go to our top story, I don't want to sound like those jingoistic patriots. We don't have too many of those. But I just want to make an observation here as the editor of the show. And this is my observation. Rishi Sunak, Indian origin, comes to power in UK, and within 1 week, it's looking better. The economy is going in the right direction. In 1 week, Elon Musk comes to power, replacing an Indian, Parag Agarwal, in Twitter, and everything crashes. So clearly, Desi leaders are what the world needs. So here's a great point for the world. Let's outsource our Desi leaders to the rest of the world. Two things we get out of that. One, of course, our name shines across the world. And two, less Indian leaders here. Even I like that. Okay. As Rishi Sunak, of course, completes his second week as UK's Prime Minister, there might even be a third week, good news. In an interview, he spoke about his pride on being Britain's first non-white, Asian and Hindu premier. Joining us now to discuss the new PM and his Indian connections is another alleged Indian who lives in the UK, Lord Cyrus Broacha. I have a contact who knew him, so we were able to get him on the show. He's very famous and he doesn't talk to people. He's an introvert and a quiet man. Lord Broacha, thank you for coming on the show.
Good morning, good morning. You can address me as Right Honourable or My Lord.
Really? Are we going to play that game? Are you a hereditary peer or were you created a lord later?
Although I was created a lord much later on in life, I have to admit that when I was born, the doctors, nurses and my parents looked at me and they all said at the same time, "Oh my Lord."
I can understand. It's probably because they're well-educated, sophisticated people, so they say, "Oh my Lord," instead of the colloquial, "Oh, hell." Oh. All right, let's talk about Rishi Sunak, first Prime Minister of Indian origin. And you are, of course, a Lord of Indian origin.
Yes. We have a few things in common.
Yes, you do, apparently. Like, please tell us.
Like I have one brothers and one sis. He has one brothers and one Infosys.
What? Were you told we were going to talk to you about this and you planned that gag for 20 minutes before? It looks like it. But anyway, at the same time, you both are of Indian origin.
Be that as it may, there is a little difference, my dear.
There's a difference, really?
My lord, my lord.
Really? My Lord?
Yes, that's better. I am in the House of Lords. He is in the House of Commons.
But then again, you're both from India, right? I mean, that's something.
So what? He is Oxford. I am Eton. Much better college, very upmarket.
Okay, but let me just point this out to you because I've researched this. For once, I've researched this script completely. He also has a Fulbright scholarship from Stanford in the United States.
Stanford. Considering he is Asian, I might have thought he studied at Brown.
Brown? That's racist. I mean, you're both from India. You're both brown.
But there is a difference, my dear. We may be both from India, but he is Indian and I am a Parsi.
Okay, I'm divided on this argument. I'm not sure whether I should be with you or against you. I need to just plead what the Americans call the fifth, or is it the fourth or the sixth, one of them. Now, come on, he's the first coloured Prime Minister of Britain. Something to be proud of?
Oh, not at all, not at all. Liz Truss was also coloured.
Liz Truss was coloured? How?
2 months in office and she got red in the face.
Phrase in English would be egg in the face, but we'll let it go because you're Indian. Okay, let's talk about Rishi Sunak for a second.
The one thing is for sure about the Rishi Sunak. King Charles III seems to like him a lot.
And how is that?
They are quite similar.
No, now stop it. Now you're really pulling my leg. Similar in what way?
Only a few difference in the years.
What? Oh, no, stop it. Now you're really yanking my chain. Charles is 73 batting. Sunak is just about 42. That's almost 30 years between them. So how can you say only a few differences in years?
Not those years. These years. They both have nearly the same inches, you see. Little bigger, little smaller. That is all the difference.
This could be a reality show. Also the nose. I mean, yes, there seems to be a lot of commonality here. Very interesting. Thank you so much for being with us. Are you sure you're a lord?
Well, God saved the king now. Come on, let us go.
Okay, all right. That was Lord Cyrus Broacha, who lives in Prabhadevi but keeps insisting he's a British citizen of sorts. Anyway, in UK, after Rishi Sunak got elected as Prime Minister, as you can well imagine, and this happens all the time when someone from our origin does really well anywhere in the world, we all claim him, right? So many Indians have arrived in Britain and are claiming to be relatives of Rishi Sunak. So we sent Gopal, Datt, India's finest actor bar none, on ground in the UK. The question is, where do we get the budget for that? It's very simple. We just put him on a ship. Okay, so that's why it's taken so long for him to reach. Now, to find out more about all this, we've got Gopal on hand in the UK. I think it's a place called Brighton, the Seven Sisters in Brighton. There you go.
साइरस एज यू नो मैं यूके में हूँ पीछे सेवन सिस्टर्स फेमस हिल्स हैं जैसा कि तुमको नहीं पता होगा बट आई एम टेलिंग यू सो साइरस आफ्टर ऋषि सोनक जो इंडियन हैं यूके में उनमें एक बड़ा एक्साइटमेंट है तो मैं उन लोगों से पूछ रहा हूँ, लेट्स मीट देम एंड आस्क देम व्हाट इज़ देयर रिएक्शन। तो मुझे यहाँ फेमस एक्टर मुकुल चड्डा दिख रहे हैं, इनसे पूछते हैं, ये भी ऑलमोस्ट यूके में ही रहते हैं। व्हाट्स योर नेम सर?
Sorry, मुकुल चड्डा नहीं, मुकुल सुनक is my name. मुकुल सुनक.
बट आप तो मुकुल
नहीं वो I just for screen name I had taken मुकुल चड्डा. मैं मुकुल सुनक is my real name.
Oh, so
Real name.
so what is the connection between Rishi Sunak and you?
ऋषि भैया.
हाँ,
ऋषि भैया नहीं, we just know each other a long time. We've been I mean वो actually exactly वो क्या कि my family had gone to Kenya once पास वीज़ा लेके.
Okay.
So हम मिले थे एक बार और उन्होंने family name हमसे लिया शायद.
उन्होंने आपसे फैमिली नेम लिया।
जी.
I'll talk to you later, sir. साइरस मुझे लग रहा है ये झूठ बोल रहे हैं, कुछ और इंडियन से पूछते हैं।
There's no question of that being Mukul Sunak. That is Mukul Chadda. Okay, the famous actor. He's worked with us many times and he's got an agent abroad and he's using this as a launch pad for him. Knowing that this is a show that is going to be watched by all Westerners who will cast him in Western productions. I think that's disgusting, Mukul. I'm disappointed, Mukul. I don't think we can, we have to have a conversation about this when you have the time. All right. But he has got some real relatives, so let's go and see who the next one is. Here it is.
साइरस, एक और इंडियन आदमी मुझे यहाँ दिख रहे हैं। आई थिंक ही इज़ NRI जो हु लिव्स हियर। लेट्स आस्क हिम। सर, आपका नाम क्या है?
जी मेरा नाम
रवि इनका नाम है। सो आप बताइए, जो ऋषि सोनक जो पास आ जाइए, हाँ, ऋषि जो PM बने हैं, उनसे उसके बाद क्या रिएक्शन है आप लोगों का? जो
वो मेरे ताऊ जी के लड़के हैं। मैं तो अभी एक हफ्ता पहले ही आया हूँ यहाँ पे, उनकी वजह से उनको जिता दिया बस।
तो पहले आप इंडिया में थे?
हाँ जी।
और अभी आप इधर आ गए?
हाँ।
क्यों
यहाँ पे भी इंडिया बन गया ना।
यहाँ पे इंडिया बन गया, तो आप कह रहे हैं कि वो आपके ताऊ जी के लड़के हैं?
हाँ जी। जब तो आया मैं, जब आया मैं तो मेरे को तो वीज़ा ही नहीं मिल रहा था, उनसे कहा तब मिला।
साइरस, मुझे लग रहा है सब लोग झूठ बोल रहे हैं, किसी और से पूछते हैं।
Every single out-of-work actor in the United Kingdom cannot behave like this, you know. Just come and point fingers and say, this is my relative, that is my relative. If you notice, he had no facts. He had no references. He even said the name incorrectly, as did Gopal. They don't even know how to pronounce Rishi Sunak, so I don't even know what's going on here. But I'm hoping, Gopal, please give me someone that's actually a relative. Come on, Gopal.
साइरस, एक और मुझे इंडियन दिखने वाले आदमी यहाँ पे दिख रहे हैं। लेट्स गो एंड आस्क हिम। भाई साहब जी, आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम उपेन।
तो आप यूके में रहते हैं?
हाँ, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट।
तो मुझे बताइए, जो ऋषि सोनक जो PM बने हैं, उसको लेके क्या रिएक्शन है इंडियंस में, और आपका कैसा, आपसे कैसे, मतलब आपको क्या कैसा लग रहा है?
PM तो अभी बने हैं, मेरे तो PM पहले से ही है ना। वो
मतलब
प्रिय मामा जी। प्रिय मामा जी।
तो वो आपके भी रिश्तेदार हैं?
भी मतलब और किसके रिश्तेदार? ऑफ कोर्स बहुत सारे रिश्तेदार उनकी होंगी, और वो फिर उनके रिश्तेदार मेरे रिश्तेदार होंगे।
अच्छा।
तो क्या हुआ था ना,
अच्छा, कहानी भी आपके पास?
अरे नहीं, सच्चाई है। कहानी क्या है,
बताइए।
कल ही की बात है कि हम साथ में डिनर कर रहे थे, मामा जी और मैं। तो मामा जी ने बोला कि ये गुलाब जामुन बड़े अच्छे हैं। तो मैंने कहा, मामा जी इसको।
मामा जी मतलब ऋषि सोनक?
हाँ, ऋषि मामा जी। तो मैंने कहा गुलाब जामुन बहुत अच्छे हैं, तो मैंने उनसे रिक्वेस्ट किया क्योंकि इसको ब्रिटिश की, ये ग्रेट ब्रिटेन की नेशनल डेजर्ट बना दें इसको।
ठीक है। बस साइरस, मुझे लग रहा किसी सेंसिबल आदमी से पूछना पड़ेगा। यहाँ तो हर इंडियन उनको अपना रिश्तेदार बता रहा है, और किसी और से पूछते हैं।
Gulab Jamun as the national dish, as the sweet dish, as the dessert of pride of Britain. Well, they've already got tikka masala, so I suppose we can go along with Gulab Jamun as well. But what about one minority in the country? And I speak as a minority in the country. What about diabetics? Have you thought how it hurts the diabetic to see that every day something he can't touch or eat? Is that fair? We've got our minorities, you've got yours, diabetics, so show some respect. Gopal, enough of this fast. Now we need to actually meet someone. Please tell me there's someone somewhere who's claiming to be Rishi Sunak's relative who actually is Rishi Sunak's relative.
Cyrus, I found one lady. I think she is British. So let's ask her, because Indians तो अजीब आंसर दे रहे हैं. Let's ask her. So hi, ma'am. What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine. So Jasmine, what is your reaction about new Prime Minister?
Rishi.
Yeah, Rishi.
Rishi used to be my best mate.
Best mate?
Best friend ever, yeah.
Your best friend?
Yes.
How come?
We met each other in school. He used to be my teacher.
Are you sure we are talking about the
Rishi,
the
yeah.
Prime Minister?
Rishi, yeah.
He's your classmate. I don't know. I don't believe you, but if you
We've
say
got
so.
photos, we've got pictures.
You got pictures? No, I still don't believe you, Cyrus. मुझे लग रहा सभी झूठ बोल रहे हैं. किसी और से पूछते हैं.
I am so disgusted, ladies and gentlemen, that Gopal Datt Tiwari will use this to try and line maro ladies in England. I'm so stunned that you politicize line maroing. It's like taking Tinder and making it into a political website, or Twitter into a love-making website, which now it is apparently. So this is a horrible feeling for all of us. I apologize, but we'll give him one last chance because he's in my ear. He's been requesting me. He claims to have actually found someone this time. So last time, Gopal, last time, or you'll not get conveyance, which is the money to go and come from England.
Cyrus, I think I found the real NRI girl. So let's talk to her. Hi. What's your name?
Manny.
Manny, can you tell me what is your reaction about the new Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, Indian origin guy?
It's very exciting because, like, he is my next door neighbor's brother-in-law's sister's friend.
What are you saying?
Yeah, so close, isn't it?
So you're related to him? You're saying you're related to him?
To be my next door neighbor, yeah.
It's strange because everyone is saying the same thing to me. Cyrus, I think everyone is lying, and as you know, that he's my relative. He's my mama's son. मेरी जो भटिंडा वाली बुआ है.
But your mama is my chacha.
No, Cyrus, something is wrong. I'll talk to you later.
Sonic, after all this, you don't know the name. You went by ship for 6 weeks all the way there and you can't say Sunak. Sunak. You're a North Indian, it's a North Indian name. I understand Kunal can't say it because he's from Prabhadevi via London. It's a different story altogether. But what's your story here? Sonic. Sunak! How tough can that be? And why were you laughing, Gopal? Why were you laughing in the middle of your own presentation? There's nothing to laugh about, definitely not this show. In fact, we have to give a break to everybody after this, including those 5 actors who featured on the show right now. They will not be paid a rupee because they're liars, they're hoaxes, they're frauds, and they're actors, which is what actors are in any case. We'll take a break, then we'll come back. Gopal, don't show me your face again. Not for 5 minutes. One sec. Sorry guys, welcome back. But just stay there a second because it's Matosh, I don't want to hear it. Mera pehchan hai Rishi Sunak. You don't even know anybody called Rishi. Forget Sunak. Everybody's trying their luck here because he's the prime minister. Mera pehchan, mera rishta, mera dost, mera pyar, meri prem. Stop. Okay. Welcome back to the week that wasn't. Union government says they are promising to make India drug-free. Well, I propose they first make India VIP-free. Because of this constant VIP movement, I am forced to turn to drugs. I can't deal with it. Remove the VIP. The real pandemic is the VIP of India. Remove the VIP now. Put them all in a big boat and just push them beyond Bangladesh and never hear or see them again. I would celebrate. I would do my own movement for the rest of my life after that. Okay, folks, we're initiating a crowdfunding. Now, this is true, and please pay attention if you like the show. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Just pay attention. We are doing a crowdfunding. We're initiating it. It's a scheme to send our own FIFA to Qatar to cover the FIFA World Cup, which is going to start in a few days. So we don't want too much because we'll only be buying his ticket one way. So I'll come back with figures. We'll do figures. We'll talk about it. Now it's time to talk about Asta Arora. Do you remember her? On May 11, 2000, the year 2000, May 11th, in Delhi's Safdarjung Hospital, she was born, and she was said to be India's 1 billionth citizen. Actually, she was, and this is a real fact, true fact of the case, she was 1 billion and 1. The government lied to you. 1 billion and 1. The original billionth was rejected and cancelled, deemed to be too scary. But we have footage of that poor kid who was denied his birthright. Take a look. I applaud the government on a very wise decision. Clearly, for once, I support the government. Whoever was in government, I don't care. I support you for that wise decision of ignoring 1 billion and moving quickly to 1 billion and 1. And Asta was the right decision. Look at that. My God, that wasn't even human. I mean, let's be open about this. I mean, beyond alien. And I mean, what was that? What disease could create that? Oh, sorry about that, folks. All right. T20 World Cup is coming to an end. We're all waiting to see who wins the final, or at the last recording of this show, you'll probably know who won the final. But in the meantime, let's have an overview of the tournament, because there's one man we sent all the way there. This man knows his cricket, he loves his cricket, he lives for cricket. Let's go to S.K. Mani for his final thoughts after 3 weeks in Australia, because cricket is always not just about the results, it's not just about the cricket. Hello S.K., welcome to the show.
Hello Cyrus. Hello viewer. Greetings from Adelaide, where I covered the semi-final between India and England. It was a very packed schedule where I didn't have the time to even shave.
Yes, I can see you were probably nervous. The truth is, folks, off the record, he has this Panvati thing about not shaving when India is close to a very crucial game. So I understand what he's going through. A lot of Indians do that. And also many of us are dirty. Yes, as we wait for the final match of this World Cup, SK, give us an overview of the tournament, your experience, the atmosphere, the energy, what you went through, what you've gained, what you've gleaned from the tournament.
The main difference between India and Australia is space.
I'm sorry, did you say space?
Yes, when you watch a match at the Adelaide Oval, there is adequate space. You don't come in physical contact with another spectator.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Really, that's why I like Australia. Space is a good point. I see, of course, India is a different story.
Last time I was at Wankhede, India lost and I got measles.
Excuse me, measles?
Yes, I touched everyone, everyone touched me.
Okay, welcome to India. But anyway, Australia is a lovely country. And what's been the highlight for you, Mr. S.K. Mani?
Well, while covering some club matches between the World Cup games, I found out Australia's next Steve Smith.
Why? That's amazing. You actually found Australia's next great batting hope.
You put the correct words in my mouth. Australia's next batting hope, 16-year-old Johnny McCormick.
Wow. I mean, folks, this is a privilege for all of us. He's gone and discovered talent. And you know your cricket, S.K. Mani, that's for sure. So who is this Johnny McCormick?
He is here besides me and 3 steps behind. Would you like to meet him?
Oh, yes, of course. We'd love to meet him. We'd love to have him on the show. The new batting sensation of Australia that you discovered. Go on.
Okay, Johnny, please come in here. This is Johnny McCormick, right-hand batting sensation.
Just give me a second. It's hard for me to... that's Johnny McCormick.
Yes, it is difficult to verify. They don't have Aadhaar card which is linked to their PAN card. But this is him. I have watched him make 327 runs in a club match in Sydney. Say hello.
What was that? What's wrong with him?
Many things. He has a bipolar disorder, severe neuropathy, kidney stone, and just last month he had his gallbladder removed.
Okay. I mean, why can't he talk like a normal person?
Oh, he has severe speech impediment. As a young lad, he stuffed his head inside the toilet bowl for 45 minutes.
Stuffed his head in the toilet bowl for 45 minutes? Why? Was he sick?
No, he was trying to retrieve his pen.
Okay, you know what? Let me try. Johnny, this is Cyrus Broacha from The Week That Was, an award-winning show, a nationally acclaimed show in parts of Parel in Mumbai. Johnny, hi. I must say, if you don't mind, you don't really look like a Johnny McCormick. What? Huh? What do you say?
He says he's colorblind, so he doesn't know what he himself looks like.
Oh, wow, that's great. Just as well. You know, Johnny, that's a gift. That's a gift. What? What the hell is he? SK, what is he saying?
He says he can sing the Australian national anthem to prove his credentials.
Okay then, let him sing. What, that's rubbish. What is that? Are you choking a bird behind him? What's going on? Stop that. Baba, please don't. Johnny, I'll try Australian. Johnny McCormick, stop singing, okay? Stop singing, mate.
Okay, in that case, he wants to sing the Indian national anthem.
No, that's too risky. Not the way he sings. No, listen. We'll lose our... No.
I managed it.
Shoot him. Shoot him on TV, I say, for the safety of others. Oh my God, folks, I'm really, really sorry about that. I mean, if someone should be fired, somebody really action should be taken. It's against this Johnny McCormick and more SK Mani for introducing him to the world. What a horror that turned out to be. I apologize. And clearly, he doesn't appear to be a cricketer, a guy who's an invalid, who needs hospital treatment, both mental and physical. And here we're making fun like this. Wow, insensitive can our show be and this channel be? I apologize. Bro, can you put this back in my ear?
Right. Let's start again.
You just cut to you now.
सर थोड़ा zoom in कर दो. Tilt up.
Hello.
Cricket ची बैठ गई.
Something is wrong. I'll talk to you later.
We have been failures for so long, we don't know what it's like to have success.